At vidIQ, we love to hear about YouTube success stories. After all, that's the business we're in. But the moments of triumph we really want to know about are the ones that are all thanks to moi. Alright, that's the clickbaity intro out of the way. Hello folks, welcome back to vidIQ, and surprisingly, this video isn't all about me, although we've already done that. This video is all about a comment we found on one of our videos, and it goes along the lines of this. CZsWorld explains that he took our advice from a previous video to try something new on his channel. He canvassed his audience through a voting poll, they liked it, so he tried it again, and that video went viral with views and new subscribers. We will leave the reveal of those figures until later, but the video that CZ is referring to is this one about how I made a green screen. But it wasn't just about that. The video was also about challenging yourself as a video content creator, trying something new and getting in front of camera, as much as it was about this thing back here, which still drives me insane. So what new thing did CZ try and why? Well, we'll let him answer that.
I was watching the vidIQ channel and just watching how Felix was experimenting with like bringing his face to the personality of the channel and experimenting with all of YouTube's features and stuff. And right after that, I saw that the trailer for the upcoming Death Note movie was released. And Death Note is something that I'm really passionate about and something that I know that I can talk about. So I figured, hey, why not make a video talking about this topic?
Let's find out a bit more about the channel. CZsWorld, an online horror channel designed to fill you with fear. Launched in July 2016, it's a small to medium-sized channel with 800,000 views and 12,000 subscribers, which is pretty good going in less than 12 months. But it is important to note for the purposes of this case study that this channel has little weight or influence. CZ can't expect to post a video and expect hundreds of thousands of views. Therefore, the pitch of each video is hugely important to stand any chance of being seen on YouTube. Now I confess I'm not much of a horror buff, and looking at CZ's previous videos, they mostly seem to be personal pet projects, very high quality ones, but a tiny niche market. So CZ's idea was to do 20 things you missed on the Death Note trailer. Again, a film I'm not familiar with, but I'm sure horror junkies will be, and this is how he pitched it to his audience.
Hello, CZsWorld. I know this isn't the type of content you would usually expect from me, but I'm feeling kind of experimental right now, so let me know if this is something you'd like to see from me in this poll right here. And don't worry, this doesn't count towards my video for this week, just something that I thought I'd try out.
And if we check out the poll, it is a resounding yes for this type of video at a ratio of 50:1. The viewing figures support that too. 9,000 views is great, and the video has ranked well with several tags. And if we look a little closer, the particular phrase "things you missed" has gone down very well. Okay, quick service announcement before we carry on. I just realised I've been calling this channel CZsWorld when it's actually CZsWorld. I do apologise, that's a British pronunciation of the word Z or Z, so from now on we're going all American. CZsWorld, CZsWorld, CZsWorld. Stop it. That really hurt. Anyway, 20 things you missed in the Death Note trailer, a moderately successful experimental video for CZsWorld. The key to this video is the formula. As I've said before, viewers like lists, they like trivia, and they are drawn to numbers in video titles. So what CZsWorld did next is absolute genius. Keep the formula, but apply it to something a little more mainstream. And what horror movie is undergoing a remake and has just released a new film trailer? Stephen King's It. Hello! A quick search for It trailer through the vidIQ keyword research tool reveals that search volume is high while competition is a little lower. Translated, that means demand for content outstrips the supply. But the window of opportunity is effectively over already. Look at how interest rose, peaked and tailed off within a matter of days. If anyone was going to release a video on a subject, the 29th of March was the key date. It's pretty much the same story when searching for the term Stephen King's It, a very time-sensitive search term. The more generic term things you missed is much less affected by time, but that keyword score is still pretty good, and if you want to learn more about how this works, then watch our dedicated video on the subject. So for a tiny amount of time, CZsWorld has a red hot topic that perfectly fits into the subject matter of his channel. Using the same formula as before, he creates a video of very high quality. Now all he needs to do is nail the pitch. The pitch comprises of 4 components: the thumbnail, the title, the description and the tags. The thumbnail follows that classic analogy: people will judge a book by its cover. The YouTube audience will judge a video by its thumbnail, and because of that, there is a strong argument that you should spend just as much time on your thumbnail as you do on your video. This thumbnail is the perfect tease. It tells you what it is and reveals a single piece of trivia without explaining it. There's a good contrast between dark and bright colours, and you get an instant, instinctive feel for what the video is about. Now for the title. 25, okay good, we know numbers work well. Things you missed. CZsWorld has already proven this is a search term he can use effectively. In Stephen King's It trailer, yep, that's a red hot topic. When it comes to the video description and the tags, it's all about reinforcing the title. That's why you'll see the same keywords repeated. Things you missed, Stephen King, It trailer. And those terms appear over and over again, along with anything else that helps YouTube connect all the dots, such as important characters, the film studio, the year of release, and so on. Video titles, tags and descriptions are collectively known as search engine optimization, or SEO. It tells YouTube how to market the video to the right audience. Our vidIQ video scorecard ranks the SEO of every single video on YouTube, and CZsWorld's 25 things you missed in the Stephen King It trailer gets a near perfect score.
One thing you may have noticed first in this trailer is that they never show off Pennywise's face in full. It's always obstructed by something. But after going through frame by...
So, CZ has the video, its SEO is well optimized, now there's only one thing left: timing. And remember when I said earlier that the best time to release a video on the Stephen King It trailer was the 29th of March? Have a guess when CZ released his video. Let's see what happened. Things started off steady with a few thousand views in the first couple of days, but all the while, in the background, those YouTube algorithms were churning away. On day 3, the video exploded, peaking at 140,000 views in a single day, with hundreds of thousands of views thereafter. Now the video sits over 1 million views, and the reason I blanked out the numbers earlier on when CZ commented on our channel was because the video had just 500,000 views. It's growing so fast we can't even keep up. So I know what you're asking: how on earth did this happen? How did the channel, with around 10,000 subscribers, make a video that gets over 1 million views? Well, it's all in the power of the suggested video. This is the official It trailer on YouTube. It has 25 million views, and if you enjoyed watching that, here's what you can watch next. That there is CZsWorld's video on show as a suggested video to 25 million pairs of eyes. From suggested video sources, CZ has gained 730,000 views and over 2 million minutes in watch time. So yeah, getting in that suggested video column is one of the best ways to get more YouTube views. Fortunately for you, we've already done a video about this, which you can watch by clicking the card on screen now. A couple more analytics to rattle off. CZ's tags perform well in several It trailer related tags, and look at that phrase, things you missed, performing very well once again. And if you're wondering how a video like this affects an entire channel, pretty well. Now for a few things about the video itself. It encourages the viewer to comment on the video, which drives engagement, and that's always a good thing in the YouTube world.
He also seems quite interested in astronomy, though I'm not sure what to make of that. Let me know your interpretation in the comments. As a disclaimer, there may be things that I'm forgetting from the book, and please drop me a comment if that's the case.
There is, however, one criticism I have about this video, and it happens towards the end of it. Listen to this.
And that's it. Pun intended. If you're excited for this movie, then give this video a like. And if you're new here on the channel, my name is CZ and I direct...
Saying "that's it" is a trigger phrase to the audience that suggests the show is over, and this is reflected in the audience retention. It's very high throughout and then dies completely as soon as the lengthy outro begins. But let's face it, I'm nitpicking here. Who would say no to a 1 million view video? Now if there's one thing I want you to take away from this case study more than anything else, it's what CZ said towards the beginning of this video.
And Death Note is something that I'm really passionate about, and and something that I know that I can talk about. So I figured, hey, why not make a video talking about this topic?
Before you worry about analytics, SEO, or when you're going to release a video, the thing that always shines out more than anything else is knowledge and passion for the content that you're talking about. When you make your next video, make sure that that's at the core of whatever you do. CZ did that, and he has proven that no matter how big or small your channel is, your video has the potential to go boom.
Thanks, vidIQ.
You're welcome, CZ. Thank you very much for taking part in this case study. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Hello? I've finished the video now. Can somebody let me out? Hello? Hello?